Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. Hopefully you stay by subscribing to the channel so you become a part of this growing community. Okay, on today's video I am back with an autumn slash winter wish list video. Okay, I'm going to be taking you through items I wish I could own or wish I could buy for the autumn winter season. I do want to mention anayo budget of all these items I mentioned, especially the brands. I don't have the budget for those kind, but I know to look for the style I want from the brands we have, obviously up in Zanzi, and brands I can actually have budget for. And yeah, let's get right into it. If you see me looking down, just know I am looking or scrolling through this Pinterest board. That's where I placed everything so that I can see. I will be attaching pictures on the side so you can see each and every item that I want to touch on. First up, we have the penny loafers. I absolutely love them. I got the inspo from The Row. There's also ones from YSL. I think I've seen ones from GH Best. I'm not sure. I think it's GH Best. But yeah, I absolutely love those loafers so much and wish I could own them. If you've been around long enough, you know how much I absolutely love Mango. I saw these loafers from them through the Superlist app, and I think they were more than 2,000 rand, and I was like, yo, they can wait. I'm going to wait for them until they go through maybe a sale, say 60%, 75. Although I feel like that's a reach. I'm trying to find some good quality items, so I'm hopeful. Okay, that's the only reason I don't have them yet is because of the price tag. Okay, I absolutely love them in black and in brown or dark red, and I absolutely see myself styling them with acid wash jeans, white or black plain, or maybe graphic tee, although I feel like I'd most certainly go for the plain one, or maybe a polo and then have a jacket on top, a nice jacket with padded shoulders. I'm really into those jackets at the moment. The reason why this jacket comes to mind is because I've been wanting a leather jacket, but I don't want the typical style, you know, the biker jacket, okay, or aviator style jacket. You know what? You know what I'm trying to get to. I don't want those kind. I want the normal ones with the zip, with the collar slightly cinched in the wrists and on the waistline, and then maybe have those buttons that you use to close up on top of the zipper. Let me just insert a picture so that you see what I'm talking about, because I feel like I am describing a boring item, but once you see the picture you'll get what I mean. Okay, I absolutely love those, either in leather or in suede. I want a true black or a brown one, not washed, not, you know, distressed or anything. I don't want any of those. Okay, let's move on to the next item. Speaking of loafers, I have been loving the loafers from YSL again and from Gucci in brown and in suede material. I have been loving those so much. Obviously I do want to mention anayo budget of all these items I mentioned, especially the brands. I don't have the budget for those kind, but I know to look for the style I want from the brands we have, obviously up in Zanzi, and brands I can actually have budget for. But yeah, I feel like it's best to look to Superbalist, and they do have a lot of brands in there that might have lookalikes. And next up we have black trousers. Now I do have black trousers, but they are wide legged and it's a paperback style, you know, trouser. I don't want that kind. I want one with normal pockets, one with the zip, and one with belt hoops, and one that's not too long. You know, if it's long I'll just get it tailored, but I just want one that is not super long and definitely not wide legged. So yeah, I want some fitted black trousers nje, and emnyama nya, not engathi ifuna uba mnyama. That's what I want. And ooh, I can imagine myself styling it with a black turtleneck, have a belt on, a loafer, and a jacket, the jacket I've just mentioned, or a band jacket. Okay, I also want to mention a band jacket is something I want. I can imagine myself styling it like that. I can maybe even put a blazer on top, or any other type of jacket, you know, if it's cold. And then if it's not cold, I can just wear it with this white t-shirt over here that I'm wearing. It's a boxy tee and it would look so nice, you know. And then some loafers or maybe some black leather flip-flops, which are also on my wish list and have yet to find some. Okay, maybe I might end up not buying ones that are made of the leather material because seemingly I can't find them. And when I mention those flip-flops, I feel like this wish list keeps overlapping on something instead of sticking to one thing that I'm talking about, but it's fine. The kind that I want, the kind of flip-flops I want are not ones with a hard, you know, this part that you step on. And funny, I don't want it to be super hard. I want to be able to move, you know, when I'm wearing this shoe and not feel like it's too hard and it's making that sound. I don't know how to describe it. I want it to be maybe made of rubber, you know. Yeah, I feel like rubber is good enough and it's gonna last and it's comfortable. And then have those, are they called strings, or the part which holds your foot as you walk and gets in between your toes. I want that part to be leather. Otherwise, that's why I'm saying I can maybe get any other material. It doesn't necessarily have to be leather. And yeah, I get that part now that I've actually spoken about it, now that I've said it out loud. But I want some good material or good quality that's gonna last. Okay, let's move on to the next item. We're still on trousers or bottoms. I want some indigo jeans, straight or slim fit. Those jeans that are very dark blue. Okay, I feel like I'd resort to those, but the color I want is the indigo. And I absolutely love those jeans. I can see myself pairing them with a cream sweater or knitwear and those pointed toe boots I recently bought with the square toe. That look I feel like is so chic, okay? And accessorize, you know, I want some long black cord necklaces with the black strings. Imagine that, the silver pendant, that would look so nice. Okay, and then maybe put a coat on top or a blazer that is oversized, you know, that's gonna keep me warm, and a brown bag. Okay, I can just imagine myself wearing that look and feeling comfortable and feeling so chic. And you know, I just love you. Istyle sinjalo, guys. You will see as I insert pictures nobana istyle sami sinjani. I love izinto ezinjalo. So speaking of coats, the coat that I want is black. It's long and it has padded shoulders. I want structure. I like the feeling I get when I'm wearing something that has padded shoulders. I like the structure. I don't mind if it's double breasted. Yeah, and wow, a blazer. Okay, and in the color black, and the coat would be black as well, and one of each. I would only get one of each. Okay, I wouldn't get both, although I don't mind having a black blazer because I only have a pinstripe one. Okay, and I love blazers quite a lot, and that's what I wear majority of the time in winter if I'm not wearing a jacket. So yeah, that's usually my go-to. I will be inserting some looks and you will see the vision that I have when it comes to styling this black coat. But if it's black, I want it to be black. I do not say if. I would wear an all black outfit. Okay, I would pair it with my maxi skirt, a black turtleneck, boots, and the coat, or maybe the black trousers, a turtleneck, a navy one or a black one or a brown one, and then the black coat on top. And then I would carry a black bag, the one with the silver metal beads. Like, I just see myself wearing that quite a lot. And then speaking of jackets, okay, in terms of jackets, a beige short jacket, one like this. I'm not even sure. You know what? I've just insert pictures like I said. I don't think you'll see it clearly if I just show it to you like this. Oh, blazer. I call it a blazer, although on the Superblist app it said it's a medium brown jacket. I don't see it as, I mean, it doesn't look like a jacket. Okay, maybe it is a jacket, but it has the structure of a blazer, and that's what I love about it. I love the color of the buttons. I absolutely love the color. I love how it goes with everything in my wardrobe. The next item I want is a black knitwear. I don't have a black knitwear or a black sweater. I feel like I would get the black sweater as an alternative to the black knitwear because I haven't seen one that I like the material used or the composition thereof, and I haven't seen one which I like. Most of the ones I've seen are polyester, and we both know how easily it gets worn out, it peels and bubbles up. Okay, I don't like that. I want one that's made of at least good quality, that's gonna at least last, more than 6 months. I haven't been lucky enough to find one which I love, whether it's the quality, the fit, or the shade of black. Okay, but once I do, uzanbon. And yeah, what else do we have? I feel like we've almost gone through all of them. Okay, the polo. It always puts me in a good mood, when I get something and then I actually see how someone else styled it after I bought it. Obviously, after I buy it, knowing how I would style it. So seeing how the other person styled it means I get more inspo on how I would style mine, and cosplay wear and all that. But yeah, I would style this polo with relaxed pants, either in white or black, with some sandals, the fisherman sandals I showed you in my previous haul. And I would also style it with a black jean and some kitten heels, and carry a nice cute dainty bag, and I would also style it with the indigo jeans that I mentioned, and maybe put a coat on top, and then it's just gonna be this pop of color, add some interest in the outfit. And I would most definitely also pair it with the loafers, yabo, as shoes, or a pointed toe boot. So another item that I want to mention that's been in my wish list for a while is a brown suede bag, a slouchy one at that. And maybe it doesn't necessarily have to be suede material, but it definitely must be brown, okay, and have a slouchy look to it. And I can imagine styling it. I would wear something like this definitely, and then wear some relaxed pants, either the black cargo pants, and then wear those chunky sandals, and then carry the bag, for a casual look. Or I would definitely wear it with the coat I mentioned, a turtleneck, some tailored trousers, a pointed toe boot, or loafers. Okay, that's pretty much what I stick to, like something like this, okay, when it comes to unxiba for winter. But a blazer would also go well with the outfit. It doesn't necessarily have to be a coat. And I just love that bag so much. And the first bag that comes to mind is definitely something like the Jodie bag from Bottega, and I know I don't have the budget for that, okay, but I have seen a bag like that from Cotton On, and obviously I missed out on getting it because I hesitated. But if I were to see something like that again, I would definitely get it. If it comes in black, I would resort to getting the black because black is my favorite color. Black is my happy color, okay? So it's either that or a navy. Okay, I feel like I don't have a navy accessory. If I were to come by a bag like that, either in navy, in black, or brown, I would definitely make sure to snatch it up because it's something I've been wanting for quite a while. Let's go through some accessories, okay? There's these sunglasses that I'm really into with the black frame and have a yellow tint to them. And these are from, I don't know, okay, I have seen ones from Mango through the Superblist app, but because I can't actually know for sure that they are going to fit my face and they are going to suit me, I didn't get them, okay, and I'm fine with that. And I've also seen ones from Foschini. They were so good, yo, but then I was like, that's not what I'm here for today, okay, so I didn't end up getting them. But they are definitely something I would love to own. I do have these 90s inspired aviator shades from Foschini. I absolutely love those. I think they have a brown tint to them, but these are totally different, okay? And I think those actually have a brown frame, and this one is black. I've been wanting these, Obviously, these are things I know I don't have in my wardrobe. That's why I want them. And I feel like some of them are fun pieces that would go so well with the basics that I already own. So I want those pieces that stand out and will definitely add some interest on my outfits, okay? Or in my outfits. So the accessories I want, let's get to that. Okay, the other accessories I want are definitely some bangles. I recently gotten a silver bangle from the Fix. I feel like it was a nice way to try out, silver accessories and also trying out bangles, because they're definitely something I've never worn before, and it was good to just get something I've never actually had. And I'm usually a gold accessories girly, and as you can see, I have these silver, studs. Like, I'm trying out the silver, accessories, like I said. And so now that I've tried those, I know I absolutely enjoyed, pairing them with my outfits. Now I want something like this, you will see in the picture. And I've never had something like this before. I absolutely love how they look, and I've seen a green and a cream one from Cotton On through this Peplist app. They looked so good. They were 250 each. I was like, I move kanjani, ay, guys. But you know what, do I know for sure it's worth it? No, I don't. Have I felt these in hand and actually be like, okay, now I see why? No. So I mainly judged from the picture. They look good, okay, I'm not gonna lie. Well, the ones I'm talking about, not the ones I've just shown you a picture of. But yeah, they look so good, okay. And I didn't end up getting them because I was like, I'm not sure what I'm getting for my money, and I've never seen them in store each time I go. So yeah, maybe I could have gotten them, try them out, see if I like them, and then return them. I could have done that, but I feel like I'm not there yet, okay? So another item I want are some medium-sized black pearl necklace, okay? A pearl necklace, because I do have a small one, and I actually got it from, I think, what's the name of the store? It's not Mimi Q, but it's similar. It has a similar vibe to Mimi Q, but I don't know the name, to be honest with you. I absolutely love them. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So these are the ones I've just mentioned. These are the ones I got from this store that I'm saying is similar to Mimi Q. And this is how they look close up. Come on, focus. It's black, obviously, but they are small in size, and I love wearing them like this. I have this silver clasp or whatever this is stick out here. I feel like it adds a bit of something, okay? Whereas if I just have it like this and then this part is at the back, I feel like, no, makes me look too grown up, which is not something bad, but yeah, I feel like I want that youthful feel in my outfits. And this is the silver cuff or bangle that I spoke about. I love how there's no symmetry to the shape, and this is how it fits. I just love how it looks. And then if I want it to be fitted, I have to move it all the way up. But yeah, I enjoy introducing new things to my wardrobe. Accessorizing is a great way to add some bit of interest in your outfits, a bit of something special. And these are the 90s inspired sunnies I spoke about. They are from Foschini. Now, as you can see, these are totally different from the ones from Mango that I mentioned. And the style that I'm saying I do want, these are totally different from those. Otherwise, they are good. Now, so there's nothing wrong with them. I just, want some variety. And yeah, I feel like I've kind of mentioned everything. I've mentioned bags, I've mentioned everything. Okay, some boots. Do you remember the boots I said I want with the mog croc look? I don't know why this is such a tongue twister or just hard to say. I gave up on those because obviously that's for mana legit, but they didn't fit. They couldn't zip all the way up my calf, so I gave up on those. I also kind of gave up on knee-high boots because of that, but there is this one pair of boots that I would like to have. It has a kitten heel to it. It's long and it has this plain look to it, but it's not that plain. It does have this middle stitching that's going on to it. It's square-toed. I absolutely love it, and it's black. I feel like it's slightly similar to the one, although the ones I have a western look to them and stop right below my calf, so they are not exactly the same, and they don't have this middle stitching. And the reason why I always go with a square toe look or style is because I do have really small but wide feet, so I feel like a square toe is always a safer option for me because I need a bit of space for comfort purposes. I feel like we've gone through everything that I actually want. I absolutely love everything I've mentioned on here, and that's all I have for you today, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hopefully you enjoyed going through my wish list with me, and if you have any comments, feel free to ask away in the comment section below and I'll get back to you. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, okay, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss new uploads from me, and I'll be seeing you all in the next one. Bye.